All right, what is up, guys? We got a fun little install today. So if you saw in the previous video, I got some damage on my frame on my Tenere from just my boots and my pants rubbing on the frame as I ride. It's worn off the paint, and I kind of figured it was time to take care of that. And so today I've got, boom! I've got the frame guard here from Acerbis. I've been happy with some of the other products that I got from them. So today's a real simple install. We're gonna go ahead and put those on. But before I do that, I gotta go ahead and, because the frame is steel, it's gonna rust. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw some quick black paint onto that, and then we're gonna go put these on. So let's check it out. All right, so you can see here the areas that I'm just trying to cover with paint here, real small. This is just the frame of the Tenere, and so you can see here there's a spot here. There's a little bit down here, there's a little bit here, and then the big spot is obviously right here where the my boots and stuff have rubbed the paint off, and I just want to protect it, keep it from rusting before I put the Acerbis frame protectors on. So the directions kind of suck for this. It's a simple product. You stick it on the bike, you use the O-rings to go around the frame, and it holds it on. Pretty simple. But the directions label the sizes as, in the written directions as, if I remember, B and C, B and C, and then the picture labels them inversely as C and D. So it's pretty straightforward, though. You can make sense of it. The small one is the small O-ring, the top here where it's bigger, and then the bottom where it's bigger are going to be the big O-rings. So let's try and put this on and see what the heck happens. So it just seems like this goes on there. The bottom here just snaps on and kind of holds on. Then the rest of this looks like it's kind of held in place by the O-rings. So I'm going to start with the small one. That seems like the easiest one. I might need to grab a little pick or something to try and wrangle this through here. That seems okay so far. All right, that's all that is. This one might be a little trickier. And it says to periodically remove this for cleaning, which seems like a pain in the butt. So, jury's still out. There we go. Got it. All right, and then we got one more, it appears, to go right there. Boom, just like that. So there's the protection. It kind of goes up and around there, covers all of this, protects the frame, adds some kind of grippy through here. So I don't know. So I've got the other side here. This one's a little bit trickier. It's got like a little lip here that's got to go around. So I'm going to try and get a close-up shot of that. But same deal. We're going to put it on there. Rubber bands around it. Ready to go. The little lip is going to go tucked back behind there, and it's going to be what kind of helps hold it on. So you kind of have to, let's see if I can get this. You can see it there. You got to kind of tilt it back so it pops around. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to put the small rubber band in there, and I should mention that Acerbis gives you one extra band of each, probably in case they snap, but I would assume I could go to like Home Depot or whatever and just buy some more of these. And let's see here. I'm going to try and fish this around before attaching it. That might be a little easier with my big old sausage fingers that I have. No, I think this one's going to require a pick. Alright, so I went and grabbed a pick. I probably could eventually get it without the pick, but I think this bad boy right here, Harbor Freight, free gift, I think will make it a lot easier so I can just kind of fish this through. There we go. Yeah, that pick is what was needing to happen. That made it way easier. All right, guys, here's this side. Let's take a look. So you can see it just kind of tucks right up underneath here. And you got that nice kind of grip, but it protects this whole area here. I I don't love, you can see some of my paint job here. I don't love that it doesn't come higher up here. I kind of wish that it did. I don't see now that it's painted, but I think that that rub mark went like all the way up to like here. So we'll see long term how this does. It'll certainly be an improvement. All right, guys, that was really it. See, super simple install. Get yourself a free Harbor Freight pick if you can. But otherwise, that's it for the Acerbis Frame Guard. Hopefully you found this helpful. I would appreciate it greatly if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.